Now it's time to talk about the weather, and we've got a lot to talk about. We've had a lot to talk about. It's just a swamp around here.
Yeah, it really feels soupy out there today, Hannah.
It really does, and it just feels never ending as well. But yeah, the humidity is high. There is the chance for some thunderstorms on this Memorial Day. So tonight we will be in storm alert weather mode just for the risk for some storms, which could be on the stronger side. And I do have an update for you. We will be going storm alert weather mode tomorrow as well, just due to the risk of some of those storms, which could be very strong. So today we have this marginal 1 out of 5 risk here in the areas that are highlighted in the green and the dark green, should I say. So the area on the bottom, and then here on the light green, this just indicates where we're not expecting anything severe, just maybe some rumbles of thunder and some heavy rain, maybe some lightning. So I'll go more into detail on the threats in a second, but first let's talk timing. This is the future cast. So this is going forward in time. This is around 6 o'clock. Overall, not seeing anything crazy, maybe just starting to see some of that light rain moving through. That's kind of your same thing for your 7 o'clock, seeing more of those sprinkles working in by around 8, 9 o'clock. And then as we head later on into the evening, we start to see some of those thunderstorms begin to form, as well as, that begins to build a little bit heading on into those early morning hours. And then we're still expecting more of that rain to kind of continue on and off heading into your early Tuesday morning. Now, especially with that last model run that I saw, I wasn't seeing anything super impressive, but the Storm Prediction Center does have this hail outlook you see here. Again, this is just talking about hail. So all these areas in that highlighted brown area could see a very low 5% chance for some hail, as well as damaging winds. So now we've switched over to the damaging wind outlook, and it's basically in those same areas. Now, the reason we're going storm alert weather mode heading into today is because the Storm Prediction Center has now included a couple of our areas again. So Jackson and DeKalb County or portions of it, should I say, in North Alabama are now included in this 2% low end risk for an isolated spin up. Again, it's really on the low side. It's kind of, getting closer to the outside of our region, but still want to make sure that everyone is staying weather aware heading into tonight, because there is a slight potential. Very low. I'm not necessarily expecting it to be having these spin ups, but just want you guys to stay weather aware. Okay, now let's move into Tuesday. So we went into the early Tuesday morning. Now we're kind of in the mid-morning Tuesday. So the possibility for some thunderstorms continue to roll on through the afternoon, little break periods, and then heading into Tuesday afternoon. That's when I'm kind of concerned about some of these storms to become a little bit more severe. We get a line that works through. We see a lot of those really dark colors right there. So could see some strong gusty winds as well as hail. As of right now, there is, and I'm going to show you guys the outlook here in a second, and then moving into your Wednesday, Wednesday I'm expecting those storms to be a little more off and on, so maybe a few more break periods. But again, this is Wednesday, early in the morning, around 6 o'clock. Still see some of those thunderstorms rolling through, and then maybe even some more pop-up popcorn storms heading later on into your Wednesday afternoon. As you head later on into the Wednesday evening. So again, the next couple of days, you really want to bring that rain jacket or an umbrella with you. But heading into tomorrow, this is that marginal risk we see here. That 1 out of 5, and this is just for gusty winds as well as some hail. So all the areas that are in that dark green, those are the outlooks we're looking at. As of right now, there is no tornado threat heading into tomorrow, but do make sure you're staying in, tuning in, and just keeping updated with us, because if anything changes, we're going to let you know. But again, heading into tonight, we could see a couple stronger thunderstorms as well as heading into your Tuesday. So now is the time to certainly stay weather aware. Make sure you got a couple ways to get those weather alerts so that you're not left in the lurch and are updated with what's coming. Back to you.